guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deepika Aman and I'm back with another video. I hope ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਣੇ ਠੀਕ ਹੋਵੋਗੇ. So for today's video, I'm shooting this video in the evening. So ਥੋੜਾ ਹਨੇਰਾ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਬਾਹਰ, ਇਸ ਲਈ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਵਿੰਡੋ ਲਾਗੇ ਖੜੀ ਆ. I'll just show you ਕਿ where I am just standing. So just for the good lightning, YouTubers ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈ ਰਿਹਾ just ਦੇਖੋ. ਇਹ ਮੇਰੀ ਬੇਸਮੈਂਟ ਦੀ ਵਿੰਡੋ ਆ ਐਂਡ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਐਂਡ ਮੈਂ ਖੜੀ ਪਤਾ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਆ ਔਨ ਮਾਈ ਬੈਡ. ਇਹ ਮੇਰਾ ਰੂਮ ਇੰਨਾ ਖਲਾਰਾ ਪਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ. ਸੋ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਖੜੀ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਬਣਾ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ ਜਸਟ ਫॉर ਵੀਡੀਓ. ਦੇਖ ਲਓ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈ ਰਿਹਾ ਜਸਟ ਫॉर ਗੁੱਡ ਲਾਈਟਨਿੰਗ. ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਦੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਇੱਕ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਟਾਈਪ ਹੈ. ਸੋ ਮੈਂ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ so that any international student who is residing here or who is planning to come here should know about it. And har ek student know, it's not only about girls, it's all about every individual who is living here. They should be alert about every situation or how they can handle any situation with proper care and safety. So this video is all about safety, that is international students are safe here or any girls are safe here, what problems I faced, and I'll share one story of me that what happened at my workplace and at last I had to call 911 for help. So let's just start the video. So when I was working in a restaurant, I used to do night shifts a lot, like from 5 p.m. till 3 a.m. or from 10 p.m. till 3 a.m. So I was getting 10 hour of shift directly. So I was okay with it as soon as I was just getting revenue for the same, and I was just thinking that I have to pay my tuition fee, so night shifts are okay for me. I was completely fine and I was doing with full confidence. But let me just mention that the prime location where my restaurant is, that is like near to the location where all the homeless people stay. You will see a lot of mentally depressed people here on the roads, and that location is such a location that where you will find such people a lot. So in the night time only I used to get such customers more often. I was okay with it. We are like okay with handling such customers. We know that what to do. So usually they came here, they shout and they leave because they are not in their senses. They have no idea what they do. So they usually on usual basis I've experienced such things in my restaurant that they come, they shout and then they leave. Also in the night shifts, basically only two people work in my restaurant. Like one is as a cashier and one in the kitchen, like that is the cook. So I was at the front as a cashier and one of my cook was there in the kitchen. So one customer came in the late night around like 12:30 1 a.m. At that time he came, he was high on drugs. So he was like a big giant person. He was high on drugs. So I was not even at the front cashier for taking order. The cook only went there. So he just saw the customer is like behaving in an odd way. So he went there at the front for taking his order. I was in the kitchen only. So I was like, he'll handle such situations. So I'm just at the back and I'll just do my work. So the person asked for few pieces of chicken, I guess, but he was not having money. We were even okay with giving the chicken for free. Afterward, what happened, he started shouting. A person who was taking his order was standing still. He was not even responding to the things whatever he was saying. He was abusing so badly. I was just in the kitchen only. I decided that I should go at the front and give free chicken to him so that everything would be fine. He started shouting at me also. So at that time I just decided that I should call security, and I just told my cook that now I'm going to call security, that we are having one very odd customer in our restaurant. Please help. You can come to our store and handle the situation. So I tried to call security, but they did not respond. Like we on the plaza where my restaurant is, we have our own security, so we can call them at any time and they can come to your store for any help. So they did not respond. So I was like, what can I do now? The person was getting really high and his anger was getting here. He started shouting, he started abusing, and afterward what happened, you know, he just pushed all the POS where like machine where we take all the orders, the computer system, all the mirrors, the glasses that we put for protection of COVID against the customer, and all the things that we have on the table, everything he pushed away and everything was on the floor at that time. And I just ran back So I shouted to my cook that you also have to come back, you don't have to stay there. I was shouting from my office that please come back, step back, he may like attack you or something. We are not sure, because such drug addicted people may have weapons, may have anything to attack on anyone, right? So I was very scared at that time, because that was the first thing that happened with me in India. Also, I've never experienced such situation, so I was quite scared at that time. So I just asked my cook to come back. He just came back. So I just tried to call security again. So the person picked up the phone. I just told them that please come to our store, we are not feeling safe, there is one person, he's creating a mess here, you have to come. So I was actually shouting over the phone that please come here, I'm not safe here at all. The person said just call 911. How can you even say that? You are on your duty, you are doing your security job. So but he did not respond and anything, and he disconnected the call. So afterward my cook called 911. So usually what happened when we call 911 is like they ask you about so many questions over the phone. They will check on with you each and every second while duration like you are on the call, and also they will hear everything over the phone, that whatever is happening in the background, even if I was shouting, they should know that we are safe, or any other may thing happen, they should know everything. So that's why they ask you so many questions. So it's better, even if you are stuck in such a situation, don't get mad at the police member or cops that why are you asking so many questions. They just ask you so many questions just to know whatever like situation you are in, just to relax you and keep you calm in that. So can you just hear me? My voice is shivering right now, because I'm just memorizing everything that happened that night. So what happened, we have like a main entrance and the back door to our kitchen. The kitchen door is not having any lock, because it is considered that under the food safety, that in case there is fire in the kitchen, you have only that exit from where you can run. So that's why there is no lock, and that is such a stupid thing, I would say. There should be lock inside the kitchen, right? If somebody want to come in, they can come at any time into the kitchen, and all the staff members or all the employees are there. How come they can feel safe there if there is no lock in the kitchen? So afterward, when we just step back from the main cashier spot, so what happened, he gets so angry that why they are moving back. So he just tried to run to our kitchen door, and me and cook both just went towards the kitchen door, and we blocked the door with full force. He was actually a giant person, he was actually pushing the door with full force, but me and cook were also pushing the door with full force. So after 2-3 minutes, thak gaya ho. He got tired, and then he again went to the front side of the kitchen. We were on the 911 at that time. They were just asking the question, does he have any weapon right now, what is he doing? So I was just shouting that why you are asking somewhere. I was getting so mad at police at that time. I was just shouting, why you are not coming here, why you are asking so many questions. I was just shouting that I'm not feeling safe in my store, you have to come right now, anything may happen. Honestly, I started crying at that time, because I have never experienced such a situation before, and that was like my first time, and everything is happening in front of me, and there is nobody to help. Every store around us around 1:30 a.m. is closed. So what can I do? Even if we come in, what will I do? What will cook do? We both are students, and we both are like quite of equal age. What can we do? We don't have anything which can save us from such a situation. So we can only call 911 to ask them to come to our store as soon as possible. So I was just shouting, please come to our store as soon as possible, I'm not feeling safe, I'm not feeling safe. So I was just shouting like that, like a crazy bird. So afterward, this is just a trailer, guys. Afterward, you know what happened? The person came to the front side again, and he jumped into the store. So there is like slab from where we usually interact with the customer and give orders to them. So from that slab, he jump over it and come into the kitchen. You know what, when you are in trouble, sometimes your senses don't work, and sometimes in that timing only you may ended up doing something wrong, very wrong, right? So I was scared, and honestly I was shouting to that customer that if you want anything, just tell me, I'll give you. I was okay with it If you want money, you can take all money. If you want chicken, take all chicken, but just leave. So I was just being very polite at that time, that you want chicken, sir, you can take it. And my voice was actually shivering like it is shivering right now. So what he did, he was just here for like chicken only, not for the money. So he just grabbed a box of chicken from there and put all the chicken that we had in our store, and again he jumped on the slab to leave the store. But at that time police came. And honestly, that was the best timing that cops can come. I usually saw that in movie, like when some criminal person leave the store or any place, that police came, and that happened in real life too. I've experienced that. So he was actually trying to push away the cops as well. So but like there were 2-3 members, police members who came, and then he tried to knock him on the floor. So he was completely laid down on the floor, and his legs were tied and hands were tied. He was even trying to kick the cops. So I was like really surprised. The person who is really high on drugs, high on alcohol, can do anything. And I would really say, the person who is watching this, do not do drugs, guys. Do not do drugs. Like, everything gets so worse when you do drugs, when you're not in your senses. Everything gets so worse. I would completely say that I'm against this thing. So afterward, what happens after, like, they knock him down on the floor, but he was not getting into control at all. They called another police team car, and like afterwards 6 to 7 members again came. And still, I think police here don't do anything like that we do in India. ਕੋਈ ਇੱਥੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ, ਮਤਲਬ ਉਹ ਪਿਆ ਸੀ ਫਲੋਰ ਤੇ। ਮੈਂ ਸੋਚ ਰਹੀ ਸੀ ਜੇ ਇਹ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੁੱਟ ਕੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ ਸੀ। ਤੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਨੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੁਛ ਵੀ, ਮਤਲਬ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਨੇ ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ। ਐਂਡ ਆਈ ਵਾਜ਼ ਵੈਰੀ ਸਰਪ੍ਰਾਈਜ਼ ਦੈਟ ਵਾਈ ਯੂ ਗਾਈਜ਼ ਆਰ ਨੋਟਿੰਗ, ਯੂ ਹੈਵ ਦ ਅਥੋਰਿਟੀ, ਡੂ ਇਟ। ਐਂਡ ਮੈਂ ਬਸ ਸਟੋਰ ਸੀ, ਫਿਰ ਮੈਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਰਿਲੈਕਸ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਕਿ ਨਾਓ ਐਵਰੀਥਿੰਗ ਇਜ਼ ਫਾਈਨ, cops are here. And they were just all checking on us that you all are doing good. So I said, we are okay, we are fine, we are safe. But store ਦਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੋਇਆ, ਗਲਾਸਿਸ ਲੱਗੇ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਤੋੜ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ, ਮੋਰੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਟਲਰੀਜ਼ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਪਈਆਂ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਟੁੱਟ ਗਈਆਂ। But that was fine. I was okay with cleaning after till like 3 a.m. I was okay with that, as soon as my like life is saved. Situation was getting so worse that after everything, my entire store was covered with police cars. And honestly, I went outside my store to just see that how many police cars are there. So entire store was covered with police car. And फिर उन्होंने arrest किया, then उन्होंने ले गए. So afterwards, half of the team members were there only in the store, and just to check on with us that we are doing good or not. And also, like when you call 911 and there is some crime scene at that point, so what they do is they take pictures, and also they take your inspection. Like they take a written written statement of you and the person who was there at that situation, and they take the statement and write that on a piece of paper, and they also record your statement as well, just to keep the record. So whatever happened at that situation, so me and my cook, so we both gave the statement over there. So they recorded that, and afterwards they wrote everything on the piece of paper, and they just told that we need the camera recording, and they checked each and everything that was ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੀ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੋਇਆ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਦੇਖੀਆਂ, ਉਹਨੇ ਫੋਟੋਜ਼ ਲਈਆਂ, ਬਾਹਰ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਫੋਟੋ ਲਈਆਂ, ਜੋ ਵੀ ਗਲਾਸ ਗਲੂਸ ਤੋੜੇ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਫੋਟੋ ਲਈਆਂ, ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਛ ਲੈ ਗਏ। ਐਂਡ ਦੈਨ they were like there only for an hour. 1 ਘੰਟਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ। ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੰਟਰੋਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੀ ਟਾਈਮ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ, ਦੈਨ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ, ਫੋਟੋਜ਼ ਲਈਆਂ, ਸਟੇਟਮੈਂਟਸ ਲਈਆਂ, ਉਹ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ। ਸੋ ਸਾਡਾ ਸਟੋਰ, ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਸਟੋਰ ਵੀ ਬੰਦ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਸੀ। ਮਤਲਬ ਮੈਂ ਸਾਰੀ ਊਬਰ, ਸਕਿਪ, ਡੋਡਰ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਛ ਬੰਦ ਕਰਤਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ that we are not taking any orders. And afterwards I did cleaning till my store hours were ending, and then I went home safely. I reached my home safely and I was okay. And to be honest, my legs were shivering till 3 a.m. and even if when I just reached home, my legs were shivering. I did not share this story with my family members as well, not dad, not mom. So if mom and dad, you're watching this, I'm so sorry that I did not share this, but I was completely fine. Each and every service is available here. Even if some parents are watching who want to send their daughters or son to Canada, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. So there are so many services that Canada is providing that we don't have in India. Just imagine this situation in India and just think about that. If you'll call cops, Will they come in 2 or 3 minutes? How will you face or how will you handle such a situation? How will your daughter or son handle such a situation? If they are in Canada, just think they are safe. Even if you're having such a situation, you're facing such a situation, ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਇਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫੇਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬੱਚਾ ਇਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਫੇਸ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਖੁਦ ਜੇ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਆ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਿਚੁਏਸ਼ਨ ਫੇਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੰਨੀ ਜਲਦੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਬਚਾਉਣ ਆ ਸਕਦਾ ਆ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਖੁਦ ਹੀ ਕੁਛ ਕਰੋਗੇ ਜਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਆਲੇ ਦੁਆਲੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਹੈਲਪ ਲਓਗੇ। ਪਰ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਇਜ਼ ਰੀਅਲੀ ਗੁੱਡ ਇਨ that they provide such services that I just call 911 within like 2-3 minutes the police member came there. I was really happy with that they saved my life. I would give a tip that if you face such a situation in Canada, just don't argue with anyone at all. Even if there is like fight in front of you happening, just don't get involved there. Just step back, call 911 if you want to help somebody. Call 911. Just don't get involved yourself in such a situation, because anything can happen, trouble may happen. So it's better to call 911 and just ask the authority to perform any action on that. Just don't perform any action in such a situation, I would say. Just remember one thing: you have your senses, but the person who is high on drugs right now is not having senses. So you can save your own life, so don't get involved in anything he's saying. Don't just abuse in front of him that what you are saying. Just don't say anything to him. Just call 911. So that is all about the video. If you want to know more such stories, do let me know in the comment section below. I can share my workplace stories, my student life story, or anything that you can learn lesson from. So if you want such videos or more content into my channel, do let me know. So for now I would say bye. And also guys, don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel, be a part of the family, and help me in reaching 20,000 subscribers. For now, bye.